J.Lee and welcome to my channel. Today I decided to do a little grocery haul, kind of just show you guys what I get, staples that I keep in the house for the week. I needed to get like everything today, and this rarely happens because normally I feel like each week I have to get like a couple things and then I have to get like the other half the other week. But this week I ran out of everything, so I needed to get like everything that I have on hand at all times, general food. So I figured it'd be a good time to share with you guys what I normally buy while I'm waiting for that car to go. That's what we don't want to see. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is like my staples. I pretty much every week buy myself fresh flowers. I love roses. They're one of my favorite flowers, so I always buy fresh roses, and each one's just really spoke to me this week, so always getting fresh flowers. Let's get into the frozen stuff because I feel like I should probably put this away ASAP. First and foremost, I always grab some frozen fruit. This week I grabbed some pineapple, I grabbed strawberries, mango, couple bags of frozen blueberries as well. This is for my smoothies in the morning. I usually just get a couple bags of blueberries and some strawberries, but this week I wanted to mix it up, so I also grabbed the mango and the pineapple just to like give some spice to my life. Okay, cool. So another frozen staple that I always have on hand, I always grab the cauliflower gnocchi and the kale gnocchi. I like to put these in soups, which you will see coming up. Actually, I can pull that out now. So maybe like 2 to 3 times a week I'll have soup for dinner. So I use the low sodium organic butternut squash soup. I always grab 2 just to have on hand. These you can refrigerate after you open them. I do like maybe 3 servings per container. So I usually do that with a little gnocchi in it, one or the other, just like again to keep a little bit of variety. And then I always pair some of the delicious Brazilian cheese bread, which I'm obsessed with. It's gluten-free, so good. Like if you haven't tried it yet, so good. Okay, so another thing that I usually grab is organic popping corn. I just grab the kernels. I have a little like special bowl tray. I'll show you guys sometime. It's pretty cool. You basically just put like 2 tablespoons of olive oil in the bottom and then fill up some kernels, and then you can make popcorn in the microwave. Yes, this bag is plastic, but it's better than buying the pre-packaged microwave popcorn that comes wrapped in plastic and in a box and in a bag, and it's just a lot of things that you're throwing away. This is just more sustainable. So kernels, love them. One bag done. Ooh, look at us go. Okay, getting into produce. So grabbed a big bag of kale. I love that for like salads. I always do a salad for lunch, so I've been mixing it up this week. I'm doing organic kale with apples. So I put like a whole apple in, and then I usually do half of an avocado, so I got a few avocados. So I got my avocados in here, and I grabbed 4 apples. So those are for salads. I'll usually throw a little like vinaigrette dressing on there and some sunflower seeds. Occasionally I'll put cheese on, but it depends what I'm having for dinner. I don't like to have too much saturated fat, and cheese tends to have a lot of fat. So that's just something I personally look out for. So yeah, salad stuff. I love it. So I did need bread. I got the gluten-free multi-grain brown rice bread. It has flax, sesame, pumpkin, and sunflower seeds. It's also dairy-free and also soy-free, which is pretty good. I just like that it's heartier because Trader Joe's also has their like potato-based gluten-free bread, and this I just like it better. It's a little thicker. I do eat gluten-free because I have a little bit of an intolerance that started up around when I was like 24, so I've been dealing with it for quite a few years now. And it basically just like when I eat gluten, I get super bloated, like hot air balloon bloated, and I'm just so uncomfortable for days. I have a lot of cramping. It's just like not how I want to feel. So gluten-free for me. Anyway, so let's see what else I got. I got a mozzarella cheese log. This is just my desired cheese of the week. So usually with the bread, I will make like sandwiches with little paninis. I also got some goat cheese, goat smoked cheese. sliced. I love this cheese, it's so good. What I'll usually do is like pesto with the mozzarella on the bread, make a little panini situation, always have like some veggies or a salad on the side, and it's just like a pretty well-balanced dinner because I get my grains, I get my protein, and then I also have the veggie as half my plate. So we love that. One last thing before I put the bread away. I freeze my bread. You can do that. I do it because I don't go through a whole loaf in a week, which is what I said why this is like an unusually big haul for me. I usually freeze my bread and then it lasts like 2 to 3 weeks. So, okay, moving right along. So, I also got almond milk for my smoothies, and they didn't have the creamer that I liked, so I grabbed the next best thing, which was this Plant Folk coconut creamer, original flavor. I usually grab the coconut and almond vanilla creamer. I like a little vanilla, a little flavor, a little sweetness to my coffee, so a little disappointed that this doesn't have a lot of sweetener, but it is only 5 calories per tablespoon, so I mean, I guess that's a lot less than what I would be having otherwise. Anyway, so yeah, those are my milks. Other liquids that I got, that I usually get, the No Joke ginger shots. I always was a huge fan of the, I think it's like Viva or something. There was another like lemon ginger shot that I would always get. That is a brand carried at Target and at Whole Foods. I'll look it up and I'll put it in the bio. These are kind of the next best thing. I just, especially with like COVID and everything, I'm around people all day, so I like to make sure that I'm taking care of my immunity and my immune system, and these are a nice boost on days when I know I'm gonna be around a lot of people. I definitely take one of these. So, I have those. Also got this sparkling mineral water. I am doing a no alcohol period in my life. I don't wanna say it's a month because it's not gonna be a month, it's gonna be a little longer. I started out like a February thing, and then I was like, well, maybe I'll do February and March. Now I'm just kind of like, okay, well, I did most of February and then I think end of January too. Wow, it's been a while. It's a sad thing because I love wine, so it's fine. Anyway, I make mocktails for myself with the seltzer water and a squeeze of lime. Now you might be wondering, Jessie, why don't you just buy the lime flavored seltzer water? Because I don't want lime syrup, I don't want lime, like artificial lime flavor, I just want lime juice in my mineral water. Plus I kind of like, instead of a hint of lime, I like a lot of lime, so I don't know, and it just kind of makes it feel fancy. So for me, it's more about that, like making it feel like I'm winding down my evening. Because I really don't drink anything besides like coffee, water, and tea. So if I'm drinking water all day, it just gets boring. So this is just a nice way to spice things up, and it's not that expensive. So that's what we do with that. I know that people who normally do grocery hauls like just show you everything and then put it away, but I'm such a stickler that like food that was in the freezer or the fridge has to go into the freezer or the fridge as soon as possible because it's foodborne illness, but it's just me being crazy and fun. This is another thing you don't need to know about. What else did I buy? Okay, so also bought some sweet potatoes. I like to make my own sweet potato chips. So basically what I'll do is I'll skin these, I'll slice them down. That's why I get the longer, skinnier ones. Not for any other reason. I know how it looks, but that's not it. I'll skin them, slice them down, put them on a baking sheet, little olive oil, little salt, a little paprika. A little healthier, they're baked. I know exactly what's going into it. I could probably just buy sweet potato chips, but I usually do this as like my veggie side for dinner. Sweet potatoes. And speaking of other produce, I like to snack on fruit. So if I'm kind of like just having a day where I'm mindlessly eating, I know we all go through that. We have those days where we're like, oh, I just want to like munch on something. Fruit is what I munch on. Cut it up, wash it up, have it ready to go. Always keep different fruits in separate containers. You don't want to keep them together. I got raspberries because they looked really good. Got them, and the strawberries looked really good. So I got those, and they smell really good. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, I'm excited about those. Okay, $7.99, but a really good purchase. And, oh, I was like, that's it, but it's not. I always for my smoothies, put the frozen fruit, almond milk. I also put in Greek yogurt, but I didn't need that this week, so that didn't make it to the haul. But I also put in a banana, of course. Just helps make it frothy and yummy. I bought an insane amount of bananas this week for something else that we're cooking with bananas. Kaylee and I on the show. Tune in later. And yeah, so bananas are strictly for smoothies or certain gluten-free baking goods. And last but not least, I know this looks like insanely healthy because that is just the food that I like to eat. I don't consider myself to be on any kind of strict diet. Like, I'm very intuitive with what I buy and with what I eat and when I eat because I like to listen to my body. My body knows what it wants, it tells me what it wants. And I'm also so busy all the time that I just have to keep things like super simple. So it's easier for me to like have the fruit on hand, know that I'm getting nutritious, valuable food that's actually going to fuel me through my day rather than like all these artificial things or supplements or anything like that. I'd rather get it straight from the source. So that's pretty much why I do all that. Where was I going with this? Duh. So I know that I eat generally very healthy, like very clean. But I always, I've got a bit of a sweet tooth sometimes. And once a week, I always have like, I don't call it a cheat day, but like Sunday is the day that I like have dessert. A sweet way to end the week and start the next week. So I always grab a piece of my favorite. I love gummies. So the Scandinavian Swimmers, I am a huge fan of. These are vegan and they're gluten-free. And I just like, sometimes I like a little sweet something. Yeah, maybe these aren't the worst things I could get. If I got something that was a little more generic, sugary, it'd be worse for me, but I don't know. I just like to moderate sweets because the more you eat, the more you crave. That's my big haul. Like when I get the most, this is like what I get basically. And yeah, so total, I think I spent about $100, which I think is actually not that bad for a big haul because normally I spend like $30. So if I do like $100 1 week a month and then $30 the rest of the month, not that bad. Plus I did get some extras because I did get the gummies, which were not on my list. They were a treat. And I did get extra frozen fruit. Yeah, strawberries were the priciest thing. Everything else was under $5 and the roses were $7. But you gotta have, girls gotta have her roses. So if you wanna see more videos like this, please drop a comment in the box below and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to also click that subscribe button to be notified when we have new in the kitchen videos. And don't forget, we've got some fun stuff coming up on the YouTube page, so you want to stay up to date on all the things that we're going to be putting out, like free workout. We also got a podcast coming out. There's a lot that you want to be notified about, so again, click that subscribe button so you get to know first when there's a new video out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all, and I'll see you next time.